Whoa, Nelly, we gotta start this from the top, baby.
A lot of people have asked me, I don't even know if this video is any good, but it just got recommended to me to play Terrace Land, which is just fucking China. They just stole World of Warcraft.
Yeah,
they
make
just
it better.
they took WoW and they stole it.
This game doesn't look like it knows what it wants to be.
Meaning, yeah, go.
I think
go
it knows
into
what it
more
wants to
depth
be.
on that. What do you mean?
It looks like somebody that's grabbed a bunch of familiar clothes off a clothing rack at a store and went into the dressing room and keeps coming out trying them on.
Okay, so meaning they're trying like stuff from too many games? Is that?
Yes.
You think that's what they're trying to do?
Because it's doing that,
This looks.
I'm not sure that it is.
I mean, it looks nice.
The graphics look really
I'm gonna be
good.
honest, like,
I don't
this
think
is an
anyone can say anything
appealing
about
graphical setting.
that. Yes.
Sure, this looks good.
100%
really
very good
succeeding at
graphics.
Any of them.
Yeah. Well,
Very good graphics.
we got to remember too. This is like an intro quest on a beta. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
That's exactly
you know what I mean?
right. Whatever Ryzos just said, like I just told you that in Discord. It looks like a discount WoW.
And yeah, I'm not denying that. 100%. Like,
Well, I mean, to be honest,
It
I
looks
think
better than
a lot
WoW.
of
The
fidelity
quality
on
looks
this
better
stuff
than
is
WoW.
Better than WoW.
Yeah.
Like, let's be honest. It looks
No
pretty
doubt
good.
about it.
I think I'll probably do a video
newer game,
like
so.
comparing this to WoW, and
Yeah.
I kind of did that in my other video where I talked about. Yeah, it's supposed to be because, you know, WoW is losing their license in China for. Did you know that, Scott? So
I didn't.
their license to you basically have WoW available in China is running into problems with the
gone.
publisher there, and so oh, hey Ryzos, what's up, dude?
Let's see.
him in
Can you
game?
zoom in
Can I
on the
slash-
character? I
no
want to
way.
see this shit.
See
See,
slash wave? Do they,
they
have
don't even have
emotes?
emotes.
That's hilarious.
I don't think they do.
Look how many
What's up,
buttons it
dude?
has? Yeah, perfect.
Oh yeah. Look
Yeah,
at
it's
the
good.
bard,
The
dude. That's
fewer-
pretty sweet.
Oh, wow.
Actually,
It's better.
I know a lot of people
So
like
that's the
bards,
blood
man,
elf.
from like old school games. Didn't EverQuest have a bard? It's awesome.
This is like the
What if this game comes out and it's better than WoW? Like, what if it comes out and it's actually like China steals WoW and then it's better than WoW? It would be
Then it's like
really
Dota all over
fucking
again.
Funny.
If they steal WoW, it's like Dota all over again.
buy at Costco that doesn't actually
Holy.
Okay, but let's get to the
Yeah.
to the point though. Is
Do
that
you want any more analogies or?
no? The analogies are
Okay.
good. Analogies are good. I guess what I want to get at though is that a problem though? Like, is it inherently a negative thing? We just know it is what it is,
I mean,
right?
guess it
No, I
depends.
don't think it's a bad thing. I mean, like, look, Genshin Impact, Breath of the Wild, it is what it is. That's just how they do things over there in China. It just fucking... We take it, and then we put our name on it, and we change 3 things, and now it's our game. That's it. And people like Genshin Impact, so what the fuck?
Depends on who's playing
Yeah.
it in the audience.
I like it a
And
lot.
I guess my point is, it depends on what you're playing it for, right? Are you playing for the lore? Because obviously
I
you're not
hope
going to
not.
beat World of Warcraft on lore and the game world, all of that kind of stuff.
That guy's legitimately a Tauren. That who we were just talking.
Yeah,
they
for
were
real.
torn.
No,
He
obviously.
was.
But my point is, don't you want, like, in what I want, how do I say it? Like a more casual version of WoW? Like, what if you can get kind of the same feel of WoW, but in that seasonal model with some really fun PvP and stuff? And
That's
it's-
kind of what I was hoping Wayfinder would be, because it's got a lot of the same style of WoW, but like it's more of like a fucking loot game that's like smaller scale.
That's upsetting.
you don't have to grind so crazy for
Hey,
gear all
you
the
know what?
time.
You must have played the
I
beta.
think Ryzos made a good point. I think
We missed
that's
our
fair.
beta
100%.
for that. We
No,
got into it, but we
that
missed
is
it.
that is what I'm feeling too. Because I did play Dragonflight. You know, I played Dragonflight, and
It was
Dragonflight
NDA
is
anyway, so you
really
can't
good.
talk about it.
Like, I don't really have problems with Dragonflight, but at the end of the day, I gotta have 500 currencies to upgrade my gear and do all these different things, and I have to
Yeah.
do all this chore work to get to the fun thing that I actually want to do.
It's,
yeah,
it's a bit daunting if you're trying WoW for the first
How's
time.
this game related to WoW? Basically, so let me give you
WoW is a lot for new players. There's a lot to absorb and and know if you want to play it the best of your ability.
a timeline. So the timeline is this. In the beginning, World of Warcraft was published in China, and then that ended.
Yo, there's
And
a
then
AQ20
there was an
soft rose.
announcement that the publishing agreement in China for World of Warcraft ended in a very negative and bad way. And 2 days later, this game gets released. That looks announced, excuse me, a lot like World of Warcraft. A lot.
This guy has 3 people in the group.
Even somebody like me who's played it for so many
It looks a
years,
lot like WoW, but
and
like
now
to be fair, it's very different. There are similar elements, but that's like saying, you know, if there are elves in the game, oh well, guess what? Like Lord of the Rings did that. So like a Tauren in the game or whatever, you know, like or Minotaur is what they're actually called, right? Like it, you know what I mean? It's like it's semantics at that point. It's like, you know, everyone would be copying everybody because you always have the orcs, the fucking okay, yeah, there's orcs in WoW. Okay, guess who did that? Lord of the Rings. You know what I mean? Lord of the Rings did elves. Lord of the Rings did dwarves. Did I say dwarves? They did. You know what I mean? So like, where are we going with that? That's a silly argument. You know, if the game was like a legit copy of it and just like graphically better or whatever, it'd be a different story. But it's clearly not. Fewer abilities, all that stuff. Maybe season-esque or whatever. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's just another game for us to play. So who's complaining about that? If it's free to play, it's even better.
I've probably been away for what 6 years now.
Yep.
Even for me to go back, that's pretty much the reason I won't go back. I mean,
Yeah,
it's just-
when's the
it's
last
too
time?
big of a
When's the
amount
last
of
time you played WoW? Was it Shadow
Me? Or-
And
BFA?
here's the thing, like if I told my dad, oh, I'm playing World of Warcraft, and he saw me playing this game, he'd be like, yep, I knew that.
Right? BFA or Legion?
I played.
Yeah, but he's talking about his dad who's so out of touch with video games in general. I could show my mom, you know, Call of Duty, and then I can show her WoW, and she'd be like, "Yep, that's WoW." I know, like, you know what I mean. So like, that's not really a valid argument, but anyway.
Leveled
Jeez,
in one of
I
them.
only played the start of BFA, and then I was just like, I can't do this.
Yeah.
Should
that's
I
right.
play
so
this
we
game?
all leveled in BFA together. Okay. But
Should
yeah,
I
but
try out
What if WoW
the
had this seasonal
Chinese
model like Rizzo said,
bootleg
where you
WoW?
just jump in and your gear is like you don't really have to level up that much. You just jump in and do some
okay,
fun
I'll
stuff.
play
I guess that's
Sounds good.
the point. Like,
Okay.
No, that's not the point.
Not
That's
really.
impressive, man. Like,
Wait,
Pumped we were for that.
wait.
character named Treyeangowls.
Wait, did I skip?
One of
I
them.
only played the start of BFA, and then I was just like, I can't do this.
Yeah.
Should
that's
I
right.
play
So
this
we
game?
all leveled in
Yeah, there we
BFA
go, there we go.
together. Okay.
See, everyone loves leveling in WoW. So him saying like take away the leveling and like make it shorter or whatever, like that's not what's missing from WoW. Like
Okay.
actually
Should
it
I
is
try
because
out?
the leveling is super
If WoW
fucking
had this
easy.
seasonal
Chinese-
model
There's a
like
reason why people play classic. It's because like the grind is real and people like the grind.
Rizzo
Bootleg
said,
Because that's
WoW.
half the game. Half the game is leveling up to max level. After you hit max level, there's really not much else to
jump in
do.
and your
Because
gear
the
is,
content
like, you
gets
don't really have to level up that
repetitive
much.
and boring.
Just jump in and do some
Okay,
fun
I'll
I
stuff.
guess that's.
I don't know.
I guess
Sounds
that's
good.
the point. Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
if you want that same
Feel.
familiar experience, but without all of
Yeah.
the baggage, then I guess
Yeah.
that would kind of be it.
Yeah, I'll try.
The other thing
But
too.
I don't know, I
Chinese
like the story,
lands.
so for me, being if I were to play WoW again, having that rich lore and all
But that would be
is
like
part of
the
the
only
experience.
reason you played though, right? Like
Yeah.
because you wouldn't
I mean,
stick
I'm
it
not
through.
gonna play WoW for any reason now.
I wonder if you can make a character named Free Hong Kong in this game.
Right.
Point in time.
Right.
But if I were, I would go back.
Can you
just
name
for
a
other
character
reasons
Tiananmen
than its
Square?
Model. It would be for
Jesus.
nostalgia, story.
Right. I got you.
friends,
Oh
whatever else.
fuck.
Yeah, for sure. I
I
think this is
the
a good
landscape is
alternative.
big enough
Oh, we
now
gotta play this
to where
shit.
something like this can fit into the spectrum of it.
Dude, and what about two? You remember in WoW when we were playing and they brought out you could
Proactively
do
down.
your I don't remember what it was called in Legion, like your war table stuff on your phone, send out your little
Yeah.
companions.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
Do
was
you remember
cool.
how pumped we were for that? But what about this game? You can actually play it on your phone, legitimately, or go in and craft.
Wait,
Is
you
that
can play Terrace Land on your phone? What the fuck?
Yeah, you
appealing,
can.
or would you pick up your phone and do
Wow.
anything like that, or are you like, nah, I'm not really.
That's
in-
impressive, man. Like this is a really nice looking game. If you can run this shit on a phone, that's incredible.
Right?
to that.
I mean, from my own personal life and where I am at this point in time, no.
Okay.
But if you were to rewind a decade ago and
Yeah.
I still had the same kind of fervent admiration for WoW that I did then, probably, yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
So I think, yeah, it
Let's
doesn't
go,
appeal
Rezos.
to
I'm gonna
me
go to
because
this next
of
quest.
where I am in life right now. But
Yeah, but
if it were 10 years ago, it'd be
but
different.
think about this: if we could go, if you could jump in a season on this game, not
This
really.
guy's
have
not a
to
gamer.
gear,
Why are you even
and we
asking
could just
him? Who
go play
cares?
some of the battlegrounds. You know what I mean? Just like one night. We don't have to like log
Yeah.
in every night.
Okay.
Like,
I
you
mean, this shit looks pretty good.
know what I'm saying?
Let's say I'm sold on that now.
Okay.
Now my next question would be, let's see what the battleground offers, right?
Sure.
Yeah, this
sure.
looks
See what it's
good.
like.
Yeah. And I will be. They do have a battleground available.
Question: do you have a mailbox to jump on?
I will look for a mailbox. Don't worry.
Honestly, the bard animations look kind of cool.
I mean,
do
the
look cool,
combat,
don't
like the numbers look like fucking shit. Let's be honest, they look like absolute shit.
True.
But you know, it's a beta.
Okay.
The beta.
Looks like you're in Thunderbluff.
It so does. They're kind of shameless, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really.
But
That's how about it.
but people are excited about this, dude, because of where WoW is, and they want something that feels like
They
it.
want a
you know?
new.
Yeah.
They want a
So I
new
don't
WoW.
blame them.
What is
Yeah.
that voice
Yes.
acting?
You know, you got a Chinese game.
Is this a Chinese game?
It's a Chinese developer.
How many abilities do you get?
I'm unsure yet. Yeah, Rezos, it's a Chinese knockoff of WoW, 100%. Okay, got a little bounty board
Wow,
or
even
something.
Oh, that's Augur. Look at that. They even put Augur in the game. All right, great.
Bro,
Even
like
that banner over there to your left
Ah.
looks like the Horde's.
everything copies
Sword.
everything.
That's
Then it's
smart.
just whether
They
you
put
point it
that
out
in
or
there.
not.
The banner on that
That's how I
little
feel.
TP looking thing. To your
Yeah.
left.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, people love
So I don't know
Augur.
yet,
Let's
Scott, on
put Augur in
abilities.
our game
He
too.
said 6 skills.
6 skills,
That's
2
not bad.
ultimates. Okay. Is that enough? I wonder if that's enough. Like,
Oh my
how is it
God.
going to be
I mean,
button mashy,
dude.
or will it be like, hey, some of them combo with other things? Hopefully.
I would
I don't know.
love
I mean,
if
I'm
this
not
game
playing
was
Diablo,
actually
so
really
I'm used
good.
to not
Yeah,
having
so
it.
you don't
I think
need a
it would
ton
be
of
fucking
stuff, yeah.
And this
hilarious.
could be a topic we even make a video on.
Yeah, we should totally. do
Oh
a
my
video.
God,
Just,
it would be
like,
so
When I
funny.
look at other MMOs coming out, I just
Look at
wanna
that,
see
wow.
something different that kind of changes the game.
Swim?
'Cause
Oh, it's
everything
nice.
that
Yeah, you can
WoW
swim in this game.
does and is better always.
WoW is super polished. The movement is great.
Yeah.
The combat's good. It's just all the stuff that goes with it. You know what I mean? Do I have a
And I
breath
don't,
bar?
like, I don't even know what I want in an MMO. Like I can't even really say because I feel like it just needs to happen before. I
Do you mean in
recognize it.
in something new, something that's revolutionary,
Yeah.
kind of?
Like that appeals to everyone?
Yeah.
Oh, he's already got a mount.
Yeah, no, I need to get
Yeah,
one.
That
of
mount
those.
looks cool.
For real, Rhizos is big ballin' over here.
It's already
Hey, is that is that like the son of whatever
Is this the
mount, or
future?
like
world looks good. Yeah.
is that the mount from Miss Pandaria, the fucking dire horns? Like, you know what I mean?
I feel like it does look pretty good. I want to see the combat. Yeah, like I think we're gonna look into this game.
Yeah, I mean
Plan.
it looks very good, like aesthetically. There's no arguing that. But how is the actual gameplay? That is what matters.
Raid Merfolk King. Yeah, this looks like shit. Well, at least you can tell where the ground effects are. I mean, that's better than WoW right there. Yeah, I mean, yeah, all right.
Step Purry.
It's got a built-in damage meter. There it is. You don't need any add-ons.
Nice, love that. Actually love that.
Oh, there's ads. Uh-oh, what are you gonna do with the ads?
You gotta kill the ads.
No.
Dude, this game looks so cool. Look at the boss, man. It's like a shark humanoid with like
Water bomb.
literally
Get away
the
from allies.
ZG talons.
Wait, shouldn't he get away from allies? I guess not.
Is he gonna turn into a tiger? Oh yeah, I guess I'll get rid of the WoW box now that that's over. So you see the abilities.
Guys, I feel like they need to put this one back in the oven and keep cooking. I think that they need to. I think they need to keep cooking this a bit more. I understand what they're trying to do, but I think that they can make it a lot better. The audio is so bad. That's whatever. I'll play it with the sound off anyway. I don't see how this is worse than WoW. I mean, like, really? You don't see how this is worse than WoW?
What?
I mean,
What's he said about?
okay. No.
What?
Oh man.
What's he upset about?
I just it's
There's some in the top left that we're missing.
oh, he got hit. I kind of don't like how it tells you what to do. I think that's kind of weird.
I like that.
I think the UI is actually, other
Dude.
than that, the
Okay, dude, Asmon's like all over the place sometimes. He wants a game that's easier because he doesn't want, like, you know, a fucking casual players to not play the game and enjoy it. And, you know, hardest difficulty, right? He's like, why there shouldn't be Raid Finder versus Mythic, because then, you know, the shit players will want to do Mythic even though they suck, and then it makes everyone miserable, whatever. And then he's saying here that he doesn't like being told what to do. I guess he kind of said that with DBM, like telling you everything to do. So I guess that makes sense. But, you know, to make the game as easy as possible, you tell people what the fuck to do. Like, you make it easy so that it's enjoyable for everyone, and you have to be a fucking toddler playing the game for it to suck and be miserable. You know, and then you can have a skill cap for, like, how much damage you do if you want to, like, parse harder than everybody else or whatever. But, like, you could still do it even if there's, like, you know, shitters in your group or whatever, right? And that's the case in WoW, too, because you literally have people paying for carries to just die and then you kill the boss. But the easier it is, the better, because, let's be honest, the average gamer in today's world is just fucking terrible. It's just the facts. They're just terrible, okay? So make my experience enjoyable, because I have to do this with a group. So make it as easy as possible for them to, like, not fuck up. I'm all for that, because I'm just sick of it, man. I'm sick of it. You know, and then you gotta make friends. Who wants to make friends, dude? Fuck that, right? You gotta make friends, and then, like, they have to be good at the game, right? And then you have to, like, stay grouped with those guys. And if one of them's offline and you invite, like, a pug and they're trash, then you're fucking miserable. Like anyone with two hands and or whatever, like a mouth, whatever you play the game with, should be, you know, should be able to do it, like, fairly easily and not, like, be, you know, dense in the brain. And the reality is, even with them telling you what to do and all that shit, there are people that still be dense in the brain, right?
UI is actually pretty good.
Yeah, I think the UI is nice. I like that they have the damage meter, you know, the raid frames, all that stuff. It's very good. They show debuffs on it.
This
I
is
mean,
a good game.
it's good. Dude, DPS meter built in, already better than WoW. I'm just gonna be honest.
I don't know. I'll give it a try. Yeah. It's a super early raid with shitty damage. Yeah. Well, I'm not really counting the... I think that the boss looks cool. I think the visuals for the game are great.
Yeah, and it's not too much going on the screen where you're like, oh my god, what am I going to do, right? Like,
isn't he gonna hit
even
that
tells
dude?
you get away from allies. That's great, man. That's awesome. I can see everything that's going on the screen, which I like.
I don't know,
mean,
guys.
it's not, like, overwhelming, which is, I know, a complaint that people have had for, like, D4 even, and, you know, maybe WoW, arguably.
This boss looks like Discount Harjatan from Tomb of Sargeras. Oh, I remember him. Yeah. Uh-oh, are they gonna kill him?
They did that
They
to
got
make it
him.
look
Wow, okay, so
interesting.
then here's the... Alright, how's the loot work? Oh wow. So wait. So you respawn at the boss? You don't have to run back?
Wow.
I think this game's pretty good actually. Look at this. This is all right.
Already better than WoW.
Oh, I didn't show you guys this. Sorry, I shouldn't have had the camera up this way.
Yeah. Now my
Wow,
camera's
so
in
you
your
got
way.
a pair
Dude.
of legs. Oh my god. And then there's like the DPS. There's a recount. Wow.
Pretty neat. The guy with the highest damage should get the
They want you
reward.
playing and spending money. Unironically,
kidding.
what was bad about that fight? I felt like the movement wasn't very good. The movement and the combat and the numbers, like the way that, like the way that the character moved, I didn't really like very much.
Okay.
I'm installing it right now. Oh my god.
You
Oh my
install
god.
it. How do you install it? It's not out
Did
yet.
we just kill WoW by playing this game? By watching this video? Guys, is WoW dead? Oh no.
Yeah, it is. I don't think like, I think the reality is like WoW will never die. There'll always be like a core group of people that always play WoW. My aunt's one of them, and they'll play it until they don't make expansions anymore. However, that being said, it's whether or not you'll allocate more of your time into WoW for some players. And then for other players, they're just waiting for a game like that so they can like have something fresh to play. But you know, like every MMO, you eventually get to end game and you're raid logging. So now you just raid log on 2 games instead of 1. Some people will quit compete entirely, but I think for the most part, you know, you have the duality raid logging. So you have two raid logging games now instead of 1, and that fresh MMO feel and leveling always feels very good and enjoyable. Regardless of whether you continue to play a lot in endgame or not. I would say that 99% of the time, you know, the leveling experience in the MMOs is still enjoyable, unless the game is just entirely trash. You know, and the combat doesn't feel smooth or something like that, right? So yeah, looks pretty good. I will definitely be trying it. Hopefully get into the beta, and yeah. See you guys in the next video.